your name, dude?
You cannot talk. I mean, y'all work.
You have one thing to respond with right now, and that's to identify yourself.
And you can't be failure to identify is whenever you have been lawfully arrested. You cannot get failure to identify unless you've been lawfully arrested.
Just arrest. Go ahead. Sorry.
My kid is right there.
Turn around. Put the hand on your chest.
Look what you're doing, man. Baby, it's okay. Ow! What are you doing?
Back at it now, we should have done as consensual as been done.
But at that point in time, were y'all detaining him?
It was being detained.
So he was being detained
Yes, sir.
and refusing to identify himself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. At that time, what was your understanding of the law pertaining to being detained and refusing to ID yourself?
I was looking at the charge of failed ID.
Based
That was
on,
him not giving us the information who he was.
because like I said, what was your understanding? You felt like somebody being detained had to give you their name?
Yes, sir.
And your sense?
Since I've re-educated myself, talked to Sergeant Guido, the next day, me and him sat there for, 15, 20, 30 minutes. I can't give an exact time frame, but he sat there and me and him looked at it, and we talked about it, explained it to me. I've looked at it since then also just to keep myself refreshed and stuff like that.
So a person being detained, what's the law say? What's the penal code say about giving their name?
If it's a lawful detainment, then yes, they have to identify themselves to us.
The illusion of freedom.
Y'all have a description of him?
Just brown, curly hair. We were called because he's harassing people, something like that.
And they said he's harassing people. They said he's brown with curly hair.
And brown, curly hair is what he
Brown
has.
curly hair.
They possibly had a child with him too, so. Okay. Just said that he had brown curly hair. That was it. I know description of it. Yeah. I guess that's the best part. I'd be like, he was. Well, I mean, his vehicle's still here, as far as we know. But so I mean, do we know what the vehicle is? Yeah, another officer's on it right now. Oh, okay. So it's just waiting to find. Yeah, see if it is what he's being really called out on, or not. So you never really know.
It was about a person that was apparently drunk operating a vehicle.
And harassing people around here in the parking lot, something like that. It's possibly in the store now. But we don't really have too much of a description to see who he is. So.
Well, earlier she bounced at me about the door. She was asking a question about the Veronica. She looked at, I don't know who it was, she goes, oh, hey, what is this? I just happen to know because she just told me. She was 2:30 to 8:30, so I had a break that needed to get taken care of. And I said to her, she got here at 2:30, she leaves at 8, and she stuck her hand in my face and said, let me handle it. And I don't take you time to do that. She's already been off all day because we're trying to help her put the crap all over and treat us like we're power because supposedly she's getting what is it? That she's guaranteed ever since like she can tell me when she can act like this. Oh, I'm not having it. I'm nothing like that. Exactly. Hey, have y'all heard anything about a person out here? No, he was already here. I was over here. And I just went over there to look for her and she was also like, oh my God. Y'all have a wonderful night. Be safe out there. It's the weekend. You guys are walking and walking outside and like somebody breaking the car. Her back window was gone.
nobody in the store has anything on him. They don't know who he is, what he is. Nobody in the store has seen him or even know what he really looks like. Just all the guy with a 3-year-old in there. I'll go back in. All right. But I mean, nobody in the store was really any helpful on it.
They hadn't seen him.
Yeah.
So I would look around. I'll watch this. I'll let you know if he comes out.
Okay.
There is a car seat in here, so.
There is?
Yeah. All right.
10-4. If you want to go down that way, I'll go down this way. Excuse me. Hey man, can I talk to you for a minute? Nothing going on here. Have you ever been talking to anybody around here?
Talking to,
Oh, we've got calls that someone's out here harassing people, and they may be drunk. You haven't had anything to drink tonight? Nothing like that? Nothing?
you blowing your face?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, they said that someone. What kind of vehicle do you drive? Equinox. Is there anything specific about it?
Only thing I can think of is someone making a false report because I told them they didn't know how to drive.
That they didn't know how to drive?
Yeah, because they were giving me the dirty looks. So, well, what happened was, like, I saw that vehicles were coming out of parking spots everywhere, and I put it in neutral for a second because I was going to roll back a little bit, but put it in neutral and it barely started to go, and I went to push on the brake about that time. This lady blaring her horn at me, but she was on my back bumper, like she's already on my back bumper.
Okay.
And she couldn't have been on my back that close in the first place.
Okay. So
But past that, I mean, probably that lady making a false report.
probably misunderstanding of some sort then.
Sounds like a straight up false report. Try to screw with me.
Okay. But so you haven't had anything to drink today, anything like that? You just getting off work or something?
Left home and the grocery store.
Okay.
Huh? What's your name? Jack. Huh? Jack?
Jack what?
Okay.
Yeah, it
Does matter. You've got new things to do quick enough, like verify who you are.
No.
Do you have any idea who you are?
I didn't. I don't have to get my ID.
I don't think you understand what this is. This is not, you can tell what is what. So,
What's your name?
You're saying I have to get my name just because.
look, we're not trying to hand you up or anything. We're trying to make sense of what's going on because someone's telling us that someone is possibly driving drunk with a child in the car. They gave us your vehicle and a description of you.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can either make this long, drawn out and difficult and keep your son out
Well,
here
you
with
can
all your
see-
groceries. See what?
See that I'm not drunk, right?
I don't know that. You mean all you did is tell me that?
Well, okay, I think.
Okay, well, we're trying to verify who you are, and you're making that difficult. It's not that hard to just hand over an ID.
It's not that hard for me to go about my day. I ain't even drinking or do anything, but I don't. I mean, tell me I'm forced to ID myself. That's bullshit.
Well, so do you have any ID on you?
I do have an ID.
May I please see your ID? Just to verify who you are.
what good is it going to do? What good is it going to do is verify who I am?
But sometimes people have to tell people like okay? Really, I want to verify who you are, we'll go about your day, we'll go about our day, and we'll be done. That easy, that simple. My part is explain their few things. Okay.
And me, and y'all want to like
Here, yep. Okay, this is an intoxicated subject. Okay. So, what's probably going to happen, if it hasn't been explained to you already, once you identify yourself for this legal investigation, you're going to be arrested for failure to ID. And listen to me. And then we're going to call CPS to come pick up the kids.
okay, so now you're threatening to take my kid. You're threatening to take my kid.
What's your identification? What's your name, dude?
Can I talk? I mean, y'all work.
You have one thing to respond with right now, and that's to identify yourself.
And you can't be failure to identify is whenever you have been lawfully arrested. You cannot get failure to identify unless you've been lawfully arrested.
You just arrested. Go ahead. Sorry.
My kid is right there.
Turn around. Put your hands on your chest.
Look what you're doing, man. Baby, it's okay. Ow! What are you doing?
You got one resisting.
Baby.
We got him in custody. Dumbass.
What the hell are y'all doing?
Calm down.
Calm down. What is that? Oh. Somebody record this shit?
We're recording it right now.
Yeah,
I lost my camera.
recording never help out.
Y'all got him? Got him. Okay.
Hey, so. You gonna do yourself? I just told you.
Hey, quit pushing back.
Right here.
It's fine.
We're waiting for that, isn't it? Now you didn't do my law. You're the restaurant. For what?
You already told you.
Failure to identify. Not very bright, are you? 3802. You put 3802. You can't be harassment unless you fail to identify or it's false information after you walk through your yeah. The Daniel? Yes. Yeah, where's my gun though? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Did you see where they went or something? Well, I mean, he's out of my pocket.
Probably a good thing.
Probably a good thing? Yeah. Why you go after home?
You acting fool.
What are y'all doing?
I got ID.
Okay.
You got warrants, bud? Is that the issue?
What? No, I don't have no warrant.
Good.
My license is valid,
Good.
no warrant, and no anything.
You said your name was Zach? You said Zach.
Well, you misunderstood.
Hey, he said Jack. You said Jack? Yeah. Okay. I'll correct myself. I'm gonna walk him out.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, baby.
Walk me, please.
Not right now. I'm glad I know the whole process. Dealing with getting public information and all that. That way I won't.
Okay, we're good. All right, over here.
You're going to call? Can I call Ron? Get my phone call.
We'll deal with that in a little bit.
I don't deal with that in a little bit.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you got tripping power trip. Big time. Let me grab that phone.
Yeah, 37.
37.
Daryl.
I just got attacked by 3 officers for false report.
You're Daryl.
37 on 2.
I'd like to say this.
Yeah, I'll get the number. What's your mom's number?
277-3556.
Shanny?
Channing.
Shanny, spell for me.
SHANNY.
Where are you living at? Where are you living at?
201 Starfish.
201 where?
Tyler Terrace.
Tyler Terrace.
Can I get? Oh, there he is. I want to see if you have card.
Card?
Card, yeah, or like badge number, text information on that.
Yeah. We don't have it on us. It's gonna be in a report. That's fine with you.
Oh, I don't know if all three of y'all would be in the report or
Yeah.
arresting officer.
No, we will all be in it.
Delta 66-2729 CTW check.
But you know the failure to identify.
66, go ahead.
Well, have you looked at it recently?
Yeah,
It's tricky.
Get a hold. I'm gonna go ahead
The last number.
and have your mom come get your son, okay? Is she?
24095055.
I'm gonna get our dispatch to call. Just hold on. Delta 37, right?
Delta 37, go ahead.
Can you 21 a number for me?
10-4, go ahead with the number.
277-3556. And the name will be Shannon.
I'm pretty sure y'all can go in order.
If you could have her come to the Walmart at our location and pick up her grandson.
10-4.
Where? Yeah, what?
I don't know.
Well, I told failure to identify.
Okay.
But I don't understand how.
Not necessarily. Or were you detained? You're conducting litigation for possibility of located for the question asking what so I was Jack, and after that point, we're explaining to you about myself and Uncle Mayberry. Officer Weber came in and further explained to me more. At that point, you refused to identify yourself. Probably looking also at this. So, fix it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Mayberry's in the car. So he was arrested for. He was arrested. He was advised he was being placed under arrest. They put me in the front office, right behind Register 46. Yeah. So we went to put him in cuffs. He started resisting it while he was detained. Yes, sir. We were told he was detained. We were just trying to make this as quick as detained as we could, trying to get this over with. But so he's actually arrested and not required to get detained. He was involved. Like if he was just legitimate, then you would then have to arrest him for something else, right? No. He was explaining when watching. Me and Officer Mayberry were trying to talk to him, try and keep it friendly, keep it painless, I guess. Try and make it fun of him. Not trying to do anything. Try to take him. Good.
Jack Miller the third, 2-3 of that 98, showing your driver's license and current and year, 29, and SUW from that location.
10-4, thank you. While we're trying to talk to him, Officer Weber came in, explained to him, Officer Weber explained to him, we're conducting intoxicated person investigation.
Hi guys. How are you?
Good, ma'am, how are you? Explain to Officer Weber what's going on. He's refusing that. Like, yes, he is. That's what he's going to go. He's not going to tell us this is what's going to happen. You identify yourself, or you're looking at being arrested. Okay. At that point is when he refused again, we let him put hands on, put him in cuffs and everything.
However,
Okay.
until he's actually arrested for an offense,
Okay.
he doesn't have to. So, if he did not have something other than sales ID, then you don't have that.
Okay.
Is there anything y'all are thinking of?
She's pulled up and we went in, still walking all the way back there. We stuck in her car right now.
Let's double check.
Okay.
Look up the sales ID statute.
Okay.
Double check, reread it, make sure before we go any further. I get yeah, I think once he's arrested, he has to identify if he doesn't. So once he's detained, as long as he doesn't give false suspicious information. Yeah. So that's the last stage. Correct. So, we don't have any other arrestable charge, no disorderly conduct, anything like that.
No, sir.
Okay. So, are there any use of force that needs to be reported to the police?
We had to put him up against the little cooler building against the cuffs on him. He kept pushing back on us, put him against one again, then pulled him off of him once he stopped.
Okay.
I mean, normal hands-off stuff as far as, I mean, no team takedowns or anything like that.
All right. Release him.
Okay.
Explain to him that a mistake in understanding the law.
Okay.
And that he's free to go. However, it is best when asked by a police officer who he is, give his name.
Okay.
No, it's not required. It is always best to just give your name if you've been told you've been lawfully detained. Okay. Do an information report. Responsible information report.
Okay.
Explaining the actions that were taken. But as far as that goes, all right.
Cool.
Temple.
Tell dispatch to disregard that request. You always going to bring the child out here and I'll explain it.
Up there from the test. You can disregard the right.
Just no, sit by the car, please. Face that way.
What car?
We don't know who it was that someone called it. So when you get these off, I'm going to explain everything to you.
You can go that way, that's fine.
to your wrist, please. Relax. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to slam you. Okay? Just let me look at your wrist. Okay? That's all I'm doing. Bring it in. Is yours or mine?
Never mind.
Yours. All right. Miss Miller, after talking to our sergeant, you got it stuff out of the way. You have a misunderstanding and interpretation of the law.
I tried.
Okay. You let me finish, please.
Well, I need to get back to my son.
Okay, your son is fixing to come out of my office.
Okay, well,
What's going to happen is that
is there anything I have to do from here on?
no, I was going to let you know there's going to be a report document everything, sir. You're free to go.
Did you get your camera?
Thank you all
Thank you.
for everything you do.
Yes, ma'am.
You immediately walk up and you're assuming this guy's being detained
Yeah,
and not identifying himself.
right. I thought we had an arrestable offense, public intoxication at police.
Okay.
At that point in time.
But did y'all arrest him for failed ID or PI?
So, well, I thought he would have been arrested for, we wouldn't have gone any further in my mind if he wasn't PI. So the arrest I thought was going to be failure to identify, but he was PI. Although I don't think that was explained.
If it's a lawful detention?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's your understanding, just so I'm clear, what is your understanding if you have somebody detained and they don't want to give you the name?
If they don't get us in that point, that's when I would go to effect arrest. But
And you spent time reviewing that law since then?
I haven't looked at it recently. I looked at it the first few days and weeks after it.
Well, that would be not correct. You could not force someone to give a name unless they're arrested.
Okay.
And that's the kind of the heart of this. Is that if they're detained and they give a false name, then you can arrest them for failure to identify. If they are lawfully detained and they provide false information, but if they just don't tell you the name, then they have to be arrested for another offense.
Okay. Then I need to reread again and correct myself.
So if you went back to the same call when you left here, went back to Walmart, same exact call, and the guy won't he's being detained. And
Been done with it.
Huh?
I'd have been done with it. Just let him go. He's not. I'm not.
I just want to make sure that you understand the law, so we don't have to do this again.
Yes, sir. No, I understand. That's my mistake. Like I said, it's been a while since I've read it again, so we'll re-educate myself.
So describe to me when they went hands-on, I guess, to arrest him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know what they were arresting him for?
I assumed it was for failure to ID.
Okay.
At that point, our communication kind of broke down and didn't really speak to each other before we did anything.
Did you think that was a good arrest at the time?
At the time, I really wasn't sure as to what. I didn't know.
Well, you said a while ago that he wasn't being detained. Well, it was a consensual contact as far as you were concerned, right?
Because he didn't seem intoxicated or anything like that to me. So that's why.
Did people have to ID themselves on consensual contact or detention?
No, sir.
So Officer Francis was kind of demanding his ID.
I guess it could be kind of. He asked him. The guy didn't want to give some. He just kind of asked 2 more times. And I asked.
But you not have to give his ID?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then Weber shows up, same thing, he's demanding his ID, and then they go to arrest him, and you're assuming it's for failed ID.
Yes, sir.
In your mind, did you think, were you questioning?
A little bit, yeah. Because I didn't know exactly what they were going for.
Whatever.
Explain his resistance.
Just pulling away, not wanting to put his arms behind his back, trying to get away from us. I remember securing him next to a drink cooler. We get him in handcuffs. He starts to pull away again, so we secure him. So there's the drink cooler here, put him here, handcuff him up, pull him off. You know, at that point, he's a cuff, so we're not trying to push, pull, anything physical at that point. Take a step back, top of the deal. If he tries to pull away from again or whatever, so there was no set of drink coolers on this side. Me and Weber put him to that side, started bringing his arms up. Hey, chill out. Quit pulling away, quit doing this. As soon as he stopped, told Weber, hey, let's get him off. Pulled him away from it, put his arms back down. His arms were never, I guess, pushed over his head or anything like that I can remember. I know I do remember lifting him up and just trying, the whole, like the pain compliance type of deal I've done in the past with anybody else.
Okay. So he's trying to pull it. So y'all handcuff him. Well, y'all tell him he's under arrest, and he tries to pull away. Won't let y'all handcuff him. Have the resistance.
Yes, sir.
Y'all do get him handcuffed, and then he's still trying to pull away from y'all. So y'all pull his arms up to try to get him to stop. Okay, so they go to arrest him, and you helped arrest him, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did he resist?
Yeah.
He did resist. Tell me how he resisted.
As they were grabbing his arms, he was staying stiff, real stiff, not letting them, I guess, put him in cuffs. I ended up grabbing his arm at one point. I could feel him trying to pull.
So he stiffened up and was trying to pull away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pretty stout guy.
Yes, sir.
He correct me if I'm wrong, but he was not wanting to be handcuffed.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So y'all managed to handcuff him.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, once he's handcuffed, what happened?
After he was handcuffed, we just took him back outside, put him in the car.
Okay.
The supervisor showed up.
Do you recall that the other officer did anything?
I mean, he was up against, when I got the cuffs on him and double locked him, he was up against the,
Cooler.
I don't think it was a cooler. Yeah, I don't know exactly. It was like a stand there. And then we moved him over to where the cooler was.
Was he continuing to try and pull away?
Yes, sir. Look, it was not as much the first time, but he was still kind of resisting. Definitely he was.
So they moved him to the other cooler.
Right, and he got pinned up against that one, and then he finally started calming down after that. But
You tell him stop, chill out, quit trying to pull away from us.
Did he ever complain that it was hurting or
Nothing like that.
did he make any indication y'all were hurting him?
No, sir.
You don't remember any of
I
that?
don't remember any of that. I know we got him outside, got him into the car. Once talked to Sergeant Holt, Holt's like, no, this isn't good. You need to get him out. You need to release him. You need to explain to him everything, documentation, offer him medical attention, everything like that. So once all that was figured out and done, we got him out, took him out of handcuffs, went to explain to him everything, tried to offer him medical attention. He never said yes or no. If I remember, I don't think I even got to finish with it. He just wanted to get away, didn't want to talk to us anymore. So I basically got to the point to tell him, hey, everything's going to be documented, everything that happened. And I said, do you have any questions? No, I don't want anything. I don't want to talk to you or whatever. So I just let him go at that point. So he was released and left the scene.
So based on his resistance at the time, you felt like y'all's actions were warranted to gain control of him?
Yes, sir.
So do you pull people's arms up like that? Like you said something a while ago that you do that to other people.
I have in the past just to get them to chill out, just to get them to quit. It was just something I've learned over time. It's pain compliance. You know, start to pull away, start to I don't say push. I guess twist away or whatever. This is something I've done just I learned from prior experience working in jail and just since I've been out here before I came here.
So define pain compliance.
It's like the wrist locks or forearm bar or arm bar locks, stuff like that. Get someone to, like, if they got their arm pinned under them, just using that or the pressure points like behind the ear, stuff like that.
Put a little pain on them to get them to comply.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So y'all get him under control. He settles down and
Let up, just everything. She's calm back down again, or not. Yeah, I guess he can calm back down. As soon as he chills out, let go. Get his arms back down. So they were never like, you know, the raised over their head type of like the escort.
no chokeholds.
No.
Do you remember anybody holding his head up against the cooler?
That may have been me. I don't remember for sure. I remember securing him to the cooler. I don't remember how exactly I did everything. That could have been me that done that one.
Okay. So he's under control, and you and Officer Mayberry escort him outside.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Sergeant Holt shows up.
We get him outside and put him into a car. Sergeant Holt comes up, explains to him everything that happened. Tom Sergeant Holt, and he flat tells says that you don't have this. It's not. So you basically made a bad arrest. So when you get him out, you get him taken care of, offer him medical attention, offer him, you know, tell him there's going to be documentation. Explain to him what all we're going to do on our side of it. And like I said, I tried to do all of that. He's at that point, he wasn't happy with me. He didn't want to talk to me any further than what he had to.
Do you remember what Sergeant Holt told you about it being a bad arrest?
It was about the detention being where it wasn't a lawful arrest, and that telling me about, you know, it's more the way he was explaining is more essential contact, and that he doesn't have to tell you anything if you don't have a lawful arrest. If you have detention, it's one thing. If you don't have a lawful arrest, he doesn't have to tell you his name. That's what I said. The example Sergeant Holt gave was he can tell you his name's Mickey Mouse and walk off. There's nothing you can do with it.
Did you do a use of force report on that?
I don't remember if I did or did not. I think I did.
Do you think a use of force report would be appropriate for that?
Yes, sir.
I didn't find one, but I haven't looked for like 2 weeks. If you've done one in the last 2 weeks. But
I remember doing one for something. I remember sending an email asking you guys a question, then I was able to, that may have been a different incident.
so if somebody's resisting as he was, and you have to use some force, not just regular handcuffing, you think that would warrant a use of force report?
Probably would. If I didn't do one, I thought I did one. I don't remember if I was told to do one or not either. So, okay. But if one needs to be done, I can always go back and do one.
What does policy say about when you use force and reporting of that?
That I don't remember, sir.
So it would be it's not verbatim, but basically if you use force outside of a normal arrest procedure. So if you do anything outside of this normal handcuffing procedure, normal arrest, then that would need to be documented. So that's pretty much.
So it'd be like using, like
Was that a normal arrest?
I would say no.
That's what he's talking about. Yes.
So if you're having to raise their arms up high or push their head on a Coke can or just refrigerator or whatever, then that'd probably be such a, not probably, that'd be something that needs to be documented.
No.
so I understand it right, gets into a call regarding possible intoxicated person with a child harassing people outside. You and Mayberry find what you think may be the suspect. Y'all make contact. You can't find anything to indicate he's intoxicated. Is that correct?
Sir.
So you ask him to identify himself, and he won't. Officer Weber shows up. You and Officer Weber decide, since he won't identify himself, y'all gonna arrest him for failed ID. He resists, trying to pull away, not letting y'all handcuff him. You already handcuffed him. He's still resisting, so to gain compliance from him, you pull his arms up behind him, and then he complies.
Yes, sir.
You don't recall him complaining about any injuries?
No, sir.
Y'all escort him outside. Sergeant Holt shows up, tells y'all he didn't think that was a good arrest, so y'all unarrest him and send him on his way.
Yes, sir.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Got anything else? I don't think so.
Did you have an identified calling party? Like, was there somebody you could talk to? Did y'all try to call the calling party back or something? You couldn't find them?
Firm, I want to say call refuse. I'd have to look the call back up.
Do you think that matters to help bolster a detention if you have an identified calling party versus a nobody, or or
I think it would, because we'd actually put a better description just than what we had on the call ins.
just curious. I think the main thing is that I don't think you have any ill intentions here. I think you can just, I don't know, you have to use your own words, you feel like you screwed up.
Looking back now, I screwed up. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and lie about it. I'm not going to cover it up. I made a mistake and I recognize that.
So you feel like making the arrest for failed ID was not the right thing to do?
No, sir.
Do you feel like the force you used was justified based on his resistance?
At the time, yes. Now, no.
You don't think so?
No. Knowing that,
Yeah, explain that a little bit. Why would I know?
at that time, thinking that I had a lawful arrest against the force, I believe the force is justified.
Okay.
But looking at it now, realizing the mistake that I made and stuff, it should have.
Well, take that part out, whether it's lawful or not. If he's resisting arrest, was the force you used in your mind justified to gain his compliance?
Yes, sir. Because I've done it. I've arrested people time and time before, and had them resist at some point. If this is the minor, just pass resistance, like, man, just quit. Let's not add any charges.
You didn't pull his arms up just because.
No.
He was resisting.
No, I wasn't thinking, okay, I'm gonna hurt.
Yeah. So, in looking at the video, it looks like to me that he's being detained, and he wasn't identified.
Right.
So, you and Officer Francis decide we're going to arrest him for that. For failure to ID.
For failure to ID, yes. But inherently, I thought we had the public intoxication arrest.
Which you learned that y'all did not.
Yeah, afterwards. Yeah.
So y'all arrest him, he resists, y'all get him under control. Part of that controlling technique was pulling his arms up, behind him.
I don't remember
all that.
I don't remember doing that. And that's not something that I regularly do. I can't remember doing that. On this case, I do not remember lifting his arms up. above his head. I've seen it done before, but I don't remember doing that with him at all. And that should be on the video that
Right.
occurred.
So, so you don't usually do that,
No,
and you don't recall doing.
I don't recall doing that with him. No.
What would be a reason that you would not do that?
Well, the way I understand it, if you have somebody with their hands behind their back, obviously locked in their position, and you forcibly move their arm up like above their shoulder blades, you could possibly pop their arm out of the socket, which we don't want to do that. So
We're recording it right now.
Yeah,
I lost my camera. It's down there. Yeah, got him. Got him. Okay.
You ID yourself?
Hey, quit pushing back.
Right here.
He's fine.
We're waiting for that, isn't it? Now you didn't do my law. You're the rest man. For what?
You already told you.
Now you know identify. I'm very bright, are you? So you ain't no shoes. You look up 30 years. You can't be harassment unless you tell me. You identify or it's false information. You have to walk through your. Yeah. The game? Yeah, where's my gun though? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Did you see what it went or something? Well, I mean, he got in my pocket. Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing? Yeah. Why you go after home? You acting fool. What are y'all doing?
I got ID.
Okay. You got warrants, bud? Is that the issue? What? No, I don't have no warrants.
Good.
My license is valid,
Good.
no warrants, and no identity.
You said your name was